everyone, in today's video we are going to be doing a full tour of my North Pole build in Bloxburg. Let's get to it. First thing we have is this little sign here. It's not very extravagant, which I might have loved to have a little bit more of an extravagant sign, but this was kind of a last thought thing. When you go in is this beautiful toy factory. The sign isn't that beautiful, I will say, but when I was doing this I was so done with it. I was like, okay, let's just put a sign there and that way people know what it is and then I'm gonna be done. Okay, so we're gonna go through this one first because obviously you see it first, but we do have this big old Christmas tree right here, which I absolutely love. I just love the presents at the bottom and how colorful they are. I just think it turned out really pretty. I will show you this at night in a little bit, but right now we're just gonna go ahead and go inside. So I do have a automatic door opener for this just because I wanted it to feel magical, so I did splurge a little bit, I guess you could say, and use my Bloxburg. So this is the entry area and I feel like it looks really grand and beautiful. I really do love how it turned out. I love these little nutcrackers, they are so cute. And then we have like these little chairs. This is the toy factory area. I know there's not much on the walls, but they don't need stuff on the walls. They're just working for toy stuff. That's all they're doing. So we have these little desks around every corner. They're all the same except for they have different toys on them. So we have like these little toys, and this one they're like painting it and building it, and then this one they're just, you know, sketching out the toy, you know, getting all the measurements correct for this elf to start building it. So that's what we have there, and it's basically the same for every area. And we have these yellow carpets lining the whole entire area, and then we have tubes that suck up the presents, and I just think it's so cute. So they suck up the presents and then they go down here onto this conveyor belt. These are conveyor belts. I used counters. Very simple and not as expensive as basic shapes, at least I would think. Then it goes into this little like thing, I don't even know what to call it, and it magically gets wrapped because that is the magic of the North Pole. Just stuff magically happens. And then we have this tube sucking it up and it just magically appears in Santa's bag. So there's that. And then over here we have this stable area for all of the reindeer. We have 9 pens, and then we have an extra one for Rudolph because he had to make an appearance. He has his red nose and it does glow. It's just I put a light box in his nose or in his like face, but it just does not glow. So I'm sorry, I failed. But we have all these little like reindeer pens, and I resized the reindeer and colored them so that way it would look more, I guess you could say, realistic. And then we have like the little poop, extra touch of realism, okay? I think the pens turned out so good. They turned out exactly how I had envisioned them. So I'm really happy that they turned out like this. I just think it's really good. So that's all of the reindeers. You can see them all in all their glory. And then we'll go outside real quick because, you know, this is also a part of the reindeer area. So outside, I'll give you a quick little like picture of the building right here. I think it looks really decent. It was the back of the building and it was the last thing that I did, but you know, it's okay. And then we have these pens out here. So one of the pens has like food and water in it. That way they can just, you know, lounge around, just do whatever, because they do have to have a break at some point from their training. And then over here we have this like little training area which you can just jump the little things. I just think that these little horse things are so cute. I really wish we did have like reindeers or like horses in Bloxburg. I think that'd be so cool. But for now, this is just going to be basically empty because we don't have any reindeer to walk around in it. And then we have this sleigh right here, and magically the reindeers are all here. And it's all set up for Santa Claus to get in it and ride it off into the distance. This is its like, you know, like airplanes when they have those lights that line the runway. I think I'm saying that right. To like guide them to go back down, and then also like to know where they're going up. So that's kind of what we have here going on. We have like these little lights, and then they'll just like fly through these pillars. Which I think looks pretty good, honestly. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs through this little workshop area. So upstairs is Santa's area. It is where he works non-stop. He works non-stop. He also does not have a place to live in the North Pole. As I said, he works non-stop. But we have all these pictures. So there's pictures around the whole entire like area. Around here, I will show you guys those. So they're just all these pictures. It's the pictures of the Santa Clauses before this Santa Claus. For some reason, some of the pictures aren't showing up. But, you know, like they're the portraits of all the Santa Clauses that, you know, either died or have retired. Yep, that's them. And then this is the actual place where all of the lists and naughty and nice lists and like all the letters that get sent to Santa Claus are here. And we have a little fireplace with some chairs when Santa Claus needs a break or a nap on the chairs. And then we have this desk covered with papers because he has a lot of work to do. This one, I mean, he is very talented because he stacked these papers in such a way that it is somehow not collapsing. Wow, that's amazing. But this is his desk. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, this was also the very last thing. I'm not joking. I did this like 10 minutes ago. But it's okay. It's okay. And then we have this map of like the world, I guess. And it just has all the like, it's supposed to be like the cork board with like the little notes and like pictures and like the red string, you know, like kind of like a detective one, but instead it's like where he's gonna go around the world. I just placed it randomly around there, so I think that looks pretty good. And I love how tall these bookcases are. It looks really nice, and I feel like there really doesn't need to be much in this room just because of it looks like there's so much going on in the walls. So, you know, I think it looks pretty good. And then we have the door going out here so we can overlook all of his reindeer and make sure that they're, you know, doing their job and the elves are training them well. So right here we have the train station. I absolutely love this little build. It's so simple, but I feel like it does look like a train station on the exterior. I don't really know if it actually does, but in my mind, it does. I haven't ever really actually been in a train station. So this is my representation of it. So we have these pillars and these benches out here. Super simple. Super simple. And then we have this door right here. So this is like this little front room area where you literally just walk in and get your tickets from this little ticket area. And oh wait, you can open it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And you can get your little ticket. Super cute. And then these are like little ticket things, so you can open it. And then I guess, I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. There's a little ticket things. And then this is a door just going into a chair and a little Christmas tree in there where the elf works and just gives out tickets constantly. Sorry, I had to have a water break. Okay, so this area is very dark to me. Like it just like the lighting isn't doing its job, but I think it's just because I painted the walls so like dark and I had to make them like a dark wood color, like a log. So it just looks a little dark in here, but I think it looks fine. I don't think it's too bad. So we have these portals on either side, and basically they're just magical portals, you know? Like, you know, the North Pole is so magical that there doesn't need to be a train. There just need to be a train station. There doesn't need to be train tracks anywhere else because the train just takes you where you want to go. Let's say you need to go to Australia. Yeah. The train will instantaneously put you there. I don't know if there's trains in Australia. I would assume there would be. I don't know why there wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know about my knowledge in Australia or anything about that. I don't know. Anyways, let's just say there's a train in a certain area. Once the train goes through the portal, it goes to the train station that you want to go to. Boom. That should have been easier to explain, but I made it really difficult. So we have these portals. They're really nice. And once I get the train from the little like event shop, I will 100% be putting that in there because I was so lazy and I did not want to build a train because I couldn't. Yeah. So, but we have these little benches over here, and then we have this Christmas tree with a train around it, which, I mean, come on, okay, there had to be a train. Then we have these nutcrackers around here. We got this other side. with this bench. For some reason I forgot the name for a second. And that's it. That is it with this building. It is so simple, but I feel like a train station is meant to be simple, so I feel like it turned out really good. Okay, so moving on to the other area of this build back here. We have an ice skating rink, and I have these little icicles and lights just around this whole little area. I think it's so cute. I love this ice skating rink. I kind of would have loved to have it like maybe enclosed or like maybe more separated from this build, but there really just was not like enough room for me to do that, so we did whatever we could. And ice skating rinks are just the best. I will probably be putting them in every single build because of all the little animations. This is the Igloo Cafe. I think it looks really nice on the exterior. I added these little like structural planks, and then I transformed them to make them look like they were like actual blocks of ice and kind of like popping out, so I thought that looks really good. And then we have these tables, and honestly this was also a really simple build. I did change out these like the appliances that we had in here, and I changed them for the new ones because I feel like that it just worked better. So that's what we have. And then we have ice cream. This shop like basically sells all the like wintry foods that are like, yeah, like this. We got peppermint swirl, which oh my gosh, it's so cute. And going out, we have this magnificent sledding area, and I always make sledding areas in my builds just because they just need to be there. In winter builds, they just do. Now, it is a little bit blocked up here. Don't mind that, okay? It was for the looks, not for functionality. So we have a little like another staircase going up here, and there also is like an area where if you didn't want to go all the way up, you can just sled here, or else you can go all the way up and sled up here, but you do have to get a sled from up here. And then the best part of all, the sledding. And oh, I'm sorry, this is not concussion proof. It is not concussion proof. You sign a waiver before you get on this like sledding, but you don't know about it. So if you ever come on my plot and try to sue me because you had a concussion, you signed a waiver, okay? If you signed a waiver, there's nothing I can do, okay? Okay, now we're gonna go to the other side of the build. Oh, we also have just ice skating rinks just around the plot because, come on, skating rinks look really nice and I love them. All right, moving on towards here. First, I have to take a water break because my mouth is getting so dry. Also, if you did not watch my full video of building this North Pole, then I definitely recommend. I'll put a picture up on screen of what the thumbnail is, and I will link it in the description. And this video with that video will be in a playlist in my channel, so you guys can check that out. That way you can get the full building experience. I really did like that video and how I edited it, so I hope you guys like it too. I had to take a quick break, but now we are back. So if I sound different, I kind of just woke up. So if I sound different, that's why. Drink more water. Okay, now moving on to this side. We have the hot cocoa stand, and I think the logo turned out pretty cute. It's like a little splash of hot cocoa. I just think it's a little cute. It's generic, but it does the job, so that's all we need. So this is the exterior. We have a little table right here. You can just sit down and drink your hot cocoa, or you can just come to the stand and get whatever you want. These are the sizes, and I tried to put a sign here that said sizes, but it got reported. And I tried to appeal it, but they like wouldn't take the strike off my thing, so like that's scary, but oh well. Yeah, but we have that. This is like a little stand, super cute. And then we have this little area right here, which I forgot to change the sign there, but don't mind that. Then you can come inside, and I just think these stands are so cute. They're really simple, but I just think they turned out really good. So we have this little like area where you can like get some toppings and stuff like that, so I think that's really cute. Then we have like water and milk over here, and for some reason they both have ice cubes in them. That's kind of gross. And then we have this area where you can get all your little drinks, which I just think are so adorable. Place one right there, why not? Get the little cocoa or mocha, I don't even know. All right, and then we have a little sink, and then we also have this chocolate like stand thingy. I don't even know what to call it. Chocolate Fountain. Chocolate fountain, yes. But that is in here. It's very simple, but I think it turned out really cute. And then on the other side, this is the front of the candy cane stand. And I just think it's so adorable. I put like little lollipops and stuff like that. That way it looked more on theme for candy. And then you come in here and they professionally make it. So we have like little pots of the white and red. And then they like somehow poof. It's candy and candy canes. And they're on the trays and they're cooling. And we have just like some little like ingredients here. And we have a fridge. And we have these little candy canes with like a little spatula, and we have the plates all over here. And I think this stand turned out really adorable. It's super cute and simple. Okay. Now we have the post office. So this is the exterior. I put a wreath around that window and I just think it's super cute. It's a very simple exterior. Basically all of these are very simple because I wanted them to look like they're like in a little village, like they're all kind of the same. But we have this little mailbox here, which if you did not see, I did a little build hacks video, so you guys can check that out. And I built this little mailbox. It's so cute and I love it. But and then I put these little decals on it. It's super adorable. We also have this sign right here. It says post office. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna go inside. This is a very simple build in here, very simple, but it does the job, you know. So it's a post office, so you walk in, and if you want to like mail a letter, you can, or if you're like getting letters or something like that. But we have like some paperwork that the little elf's doing. And then this is like the magical part, right? So this tube, so anytime, I made this up again, guys, anytime someone mails a letter to Santa, or like send a letter to Santa, their Christmas list or anything like that, as soon as it goes through that thing, it immediately comes here. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I do not know what's happening to my voice. It's like not wanting to work right now. Anyways, so it just magically pops here, goes through this tube, and it falls down here, and it goes on the conveyor belt, and then it goes up into here, and then down, and then into this area where the elves are sorting it through and just looking at it all, making sure there's nothing wrong with it. So there is that. Super adorable. I mean, it's very simple build, but I think it's still really good. We're gonna change it for nighttime right now because you guys have to see it at nighttime. It honestly just looks so beautiful, and we're gonna make it snow. All right, so here's the town at night. It's so pretty. I love it. But we're gonna go into the gingerbread cafe now. This is such a cute cafe. For some reason I put it off so long, but I really do love how it turned out. I just think it is so adorable. So we do have stairs on this side that can go up into this little area up here, but we're gonna go through. They're like the Christmas pillars with like the garland, and I just painted them like red to make them look like candy cane pillars. So I think that's really cute. And then of course we have our little gingerbread man just standing here to welcome you in to this beautiful little cafe. Oh my gosh, there is a gigantic tree going through there. Okay, do not look at that. Do not look at that. I do not want to go fix that right now. So we have all these little tables in here, which is super cute. We have this little like seating area in here where they can just, you know, relax and drink their stuff or eat their treats. And we just have all these little tables. And then I have this fridge right here with some like plates, and I'm gonna get up on the table for this, plates and like a candle. And I just think it's super cute how I stacked the plates. It just looks like a little wobbly, but I think it fits the place really well. And then we have this coffee maker where you can make your gingerbread lattes and all that stuff. And then there's this like beautiful counter which I made from basic shapes and structurals, which was, I think it just turned out so good. I love the look of it. And then we have this little like, I don't know what to call it, I'm gonna say overhang above here, and I use these little like detail things here to kind of add a little bit more to it, and I just think it is so pretty. I love it. And then of course we had to have the string of gingerbread men all along here, and then we have this little like thing where it has all the food. I would have liked to put more food in there, but I'm too lazy to do that, and I do not want to make custom. So, and then we have this little area over here. It's just such a cute little building. I just think it turned out so good. And then we have the back where they can like serve you. I kind of wish I had put this on a separate plot because I just love how it turned out so much. I just absolutely love the feel of it and everything. So I kind of wish I had my own little like plot of this because I just love it so much. But we have these tables over here too, and then over here we have seating area out here with a little sign. And honestly, I just think it looks so magical at night too. It's just so beautiful. All right, coming back out, we're gonna go down this little area down here, and this is the like area where the elves stay, and there's only 4 houses, so the other elves just have to sleep in the snow. They don't get a house if they're not one of the top 4 ranking elves, so they just sleep in the snow. You know, that's how elf life is. They just sleep in the snow, or else they work all night, one of the two. So the very first house we have here is green themed, so we have like little green brick here, and I wanted to make them all a little different, so I did a blue, red, and yellow one, which you will see in a minute. But we're gonna go inside of this one. So here we go, and it also has some green like wall trim in here, but it's not all completely green, obviously, because that wouldn't look good. But we have this like entry area with this table, and then we have like this little kitchen area, and then we have a little fireplace with a chair and some presents underneath the tree. And then we have this, which basically their bed is in the bathroom. Let's just say that. Or their bathroom is in their bedroom. One of the two, because that's what it looks like. We have this, it's cozy though. I think it looks kind of cozy, and I feel like it was a lot easier to build it just because it had such a small area. But we have this bed, we got some gingerbread men, and then we have the sink, and if you squeeze through here and you jump on top of the sink, you can access a shower and a toilet. So I mean, it's all very functional. Yeah, you can jump over a sink every time you need to use the bathroom. And then going out and then going up these stairs, we have another little hut, little house, and it's blue. I think it's just so cute. And then you go inside, and this one is a little bit crowded in here, but it's okay, you know. We have this little entry area. We got a little fireplace to keep them warm, obviously. And then we have these little, like, I don't know what to call them, but there's little ones of the Pizza Planet and the little town hall. And then we have this train right here, which is absolutely adorable. I just love these trains so much. They're so cute. It might be cutting through the bathroom, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. Then we have this kitchen area with a little table and a chair. Also, all of this stuff, basically the whole entire place, I could not copy and paste a single thing. So I was all taking it out of my inventory. I was so thankful that the first time I decided to stock up was last year, because I had such a good inventory stocked full of all the stuff that I needed. And then this little elf has a really good view of the reindeer training area, and it has its little bed, and then it does have its own bathroom that is separated, so it is already leveling up from the past one, and the train does go through here. Yes, it does. But we have the sink, the shower, and the toilet. All super simple, but it works for a little house. All right, and then I didn't show you guys properly this like exterior. We have like these little candy canes around here. I just think that is just so cute, like the little candy canes around here, like the little elf decorated for Christmas, which I just think is so cute on the exterior of his house. It's just so adorable. Then going over here, we have this little house right here, so it has a path up, and then also over here, and it is red on the exterior, super cute. And we go inside, and this one has a pretty decent little area. I think it's pretty decently sized. So we have this little bench area again. We got our kitchen area, this little like couch with the Christmas tree. We have a little fireplace, and we have a little table, and of course the bed. And then this one has a full-on shower, so we are already leveling up immensely. This is amazing. Okay, we have a sink, a full-on shower, and a toilet, of course. So there is that. Coming out of there, we're gonna go upstairs. And I just love like the stairs going up the whole entire mountain. I just think it is so cute. We have this little inflatable reindeer, which I just think is adorable. It's just so cute. His eyes are a little bit creepy, but we won't mind. Look at that. All right, so then coming into here, we have this little, we have the yellow house, and we have a cute little path, but now we're gonna go inside, and we have our entry with our little bench. We have a little hook for our hats. We have another heater, because obviously you gotta keep warm in the snow. We got all these little presents in here, lots of them. We have a full-on kitchen in here, so we have everything we could need. We have a fridge, a microwave, and an oven. All the other ones did not have that, but it looks really good. And then going into here, we have a bedroom. It's very simple, but it's a bedroom more than anything else anybody else got. And then we have a bathroom, which is very nice sized actually. And that is it for this area. I'll give you guys a little like overview of that. I just think it turned out so beautifully and I just love how it looks. The whole entire time I was building this, I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have so much to do, but I'm gonna love how it looks in the end. And I was right. I love how it looks. It just looks so beautiful and I just love it so much. I love it. It's really good. Give you guys a little overview of some stuff. It's not the best overview, but you can see a really good amount of it. But that is the end of our tour. I know, guys, crazy. But you can see now that I could not have put that into the build video because there honestly is just so much that I had to show you guys, and I really just wanted to give this build all the time that it needed to show off all of its great little areas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys think of this North Pole, and comment down below if you would ever dare to make a North Pole in Bloxburg, because it's threatening. Okay, when you're laying it all out and you have nothing done and you have to do a time frame, it's threatening. It's scary. Because I was like, I gotta get this out. I started in mid-October. Right after my fall house was done, I started this. So, I mean, it was a nice change of pace, but it was a lot. So, I hope that you guys really did love this build. I worked many hours on it, and I put my heart into this build. It was just so much fun to do. It was a little bit overwhelming, but in the end, I'm so glad that I did it. So, if you aren't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I will be updating you on all of the elf stuff. So, anything elf related, I will be updating you on all of the elves. I'll post a video on every single elf this year and anything else that comes up that you guys need to know about. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys later. Bye everyone, have a blessed day.